Yeah, look what I got next. Actually, the second next. The one before this was Smith & Wesson non-blowback, the gold and black one. Yeah, it's like the optical sight on the top broke, but the rest of the gun still works. They say it's 480 FPS, but it's actually 410. Not this one, not this one. I'll show it to you if I get the chance. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be talking ahead of time, but I could have said it. I could have showed it to you, but anyway. This one I just got today. Actually, I think I ordered it, 2 days ago? I think it was yesterday, last night, or 2 days ago. I remember. I ordered this probably last night. It came here today. This is a Lancer. This is not Umarex. This is not Crossman. You know Crossman got a full auto Baretta. Yes, I still have it. Alright. Next time I'll prepare myself. I just don't feel like going out in the living room because, friggin' step parents is out there. I don't feel like going behind the, what do you call it? I don't feel like opening the stores just to yank it out and show you. You know that full auto Baretta by Crossman? The PFAM9B? This is not it. This is a Lancer Air. It's a Lancer X92. It's a Lancer Air Sabre X92. It's yes, a non-blowback. I forgot to tell you. It's heavy. It's almost as heavy as the blowback. What do you call it? The blowback Crossman full auto Baretta. This is a non-blowback Baretta. This is what's good about it. I've been looking for a 480 FPS pistol, and I finally got one. Not Crossman's sorry, pitiful, pathetic plastic ones that don't shoot straight and they break a lot, and you hear a lot of people complaining about it so much. Not one of those. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Excuse me. Man, I just lost it. What the heck happened? Hold up a second. Here it is. Continue in browser. Yeah, this is how I discovered it. I typed, yeah, delivered today, of course. I just don't want to show my information here. I don't know what I did. How did I run into this thing? And I got it so fast. And they said that they only got 8 left. Here it is, 8 left. I'll show it to you. So now, since I ordered one, maybe they have 7 left. I don't know why they show 8, but maybe they must. As a matter of fact, they should show 7 because I just grabbed one. Man, it's like I tried high and low. It seemed like they lied about that. What do you call it? Let me show you the orders. Here's what I ordered before that, about 2 days ago, I think. This one right here, they said it goes 480 at the bottom. They lied a lot. They said it goes 480, it actually goes 410. That is also non-blowback. This is not only non-blowback, it's all metal. You can't even hear it. It's like tough as hell, man. Look. No, hold on. You can't hear anything. It's solid metal. It's almost dense. That's what I like. It's not just solid metal. I'm pretty sure it's got to be durable. I hope so. I have not tried it yet. I haven't tested it out. You can see I took the CO2 screw cap out of it. I would say, even though the 1911 Crossman from 2015, the older version, not the new one. That one was better. I mean, compared to what they got right now, compared to what Crossman's got. They don't make it the same way. They don't make it old-fashioned no more. So the only best 480 FPS pistol that I've ever bought has got to be the Lancer. I'm serious. I don't know if it shoots straight or accurate or what. Maybe it does. But yeah, it's just like the Crossman pistol and the rest of them. I'm pretty sure that one does the same thing, because non-blowback pistols, when you pull the trigger, the barrel sticks out. The barrel sticks out and it feels and sounds like a regular 9mm or something, like almost like one. It sounds like a real gun instead of a BB gun or a blowback BB gun, whichever one. But this is probably the most decent, solid, full size, solid, well built, put together, and not only that, the highest FPS blowback pistol I've ever bought. Not blowback, non-blowback pistol. 480 FPS. Even if it was blowback and it is 480, the CO2 wouldn't last very long. It wouldn't last as long. But 480, I hope it does good. All I could say is it feels pretty nice. It feels comfortable. The way it looked on the website when I first discovered it. Let me see if I can find it again. The way it looked on the website when I first discovered it, it looked intense. It did look intense. And they say it's all metal. If it's all metal, it's gonna feel comfortable. I mean, it sure does, man. It has some weight to it. It said it weighs 2 pounds, 2 point something pounds. And the Crossman, the full auto Baretta from Crossman, which is almost exactly the same as this, pretty much the same. It's got the same shape right here, the same shape nose, slightly minor different features about it that's different. But the Crossman pistol has this tear down lever. You pull this down, it's like you, hold on a second, I think you gotta push a button over here first, and then you turn this down, and then you slide the slider off for maintenance. It's like a tear down gun. That's the Crossman pistol. But this Lancer right here, since it is non-blowback, it does not have moving parts. It's all fixed, no moving parts. This on the Crossman, this is supposed to be the full auto and semi-auto lever. As a matter of fact, no, it's not. I think, yes it is. You pull down for full auto, up, and I think you pull up for safety. You see the far up for safety, pull all the way down for full auto on both sides. But on this one, since it is a non-blowback, the safety is right here. It's my first time using this safety right now. You know what? It looks comfortable and it feels comfortable. I thought they had one of them artificial designs, like a remake. Like they have a picture of the original thing up there, but I'm thinking they must have redesigned it, and changed it from this. Nah, it's still the same as that. I was hoping. This was probably the best, strongest pistol I've ever bought. So far, I got a couple of good blowback pistols that really do some mean penetration at 40 feet. And it has penetrated some thick objects that most BB guns are not really supposed to do. Most people wouldn't shoot, and it does that good. The Baretta APX, well, that didn't penetrate yet, but it shoots a little quicker. The X92, yeah, that one does. What do you call it? The Steel Storm, that does it too. And of course, I got the Heckler & Koch and all those other ones. And the X SA10, they're all mean and simple, vicious and reliable pistols and rifles. They're very good. They're very, very good. Lancer is my first run-in. I never ran into one. I type 480 FPS CO2 pistols, here I am landing on this. I said, I wonder if this really exists. I gotta get this. If they say it's 480 FPS, like it says right here. And of course, like it says somewhere, was it right here somewhere, I guess? Can't tell. Anyway. And they said it does come with its own BBs and stuff like that. Yes. I swear, man. Since 2015, when I bought my first BB gun, it was a Colt Commander. You know the Colt Commander that they used to have it in Walmart. A lot of Walmart. Well, some Walmart stores had it, but the one in Sunrise, Florida, on University Drive and Oakland Park, that one had the Colt Commander, and it also had the 1911 Crossman pistols. The Colt Commander was my best first BB gun, but there's other ones better than that. That was only a 300 FPS pistol. It wasn't bad. It was almost as heavy as this. It had moving parts. It was blowback. It was very silent too. It didn't sound anything loud like probably what this would sound like or any other pistol. Any other blowback or non-blowback pistol. A lot of non-blowbacks and blowbacks sound so vicious and so loud. But that Colt Commander is very silent. It's strong, but it's kind of strong, yes, but it's very silent. It was well put together. But I had to give it back because I wasn't satisfied with 300 FPS. I wanted a 400. I saw the Crossman, it was 480. This is 480 FPS. Hard to believe, but it's true. It looks like that full auto Baretta that I still have from Crossman, which is still in perfect shape, of course. But I had it sitting for so long, I'm not using it because it's not as strong and consistent like the rest of the other pistol. It's very pathetic and kind of weak. It shoots pretty good, but to me, it's not really that useful to me. But this is hard to believe. It feels so expensive, I swear. It feels expensive. I thought it would have some kind of weight. Then when they said it's 2 pounds, I thought it would feel something like the full auto. But man, it's like, I don't care about the moving parts. I'm not really into that much of a realism. It feels realistic the way it is. And what's the second most important thing is it's all metal. This is plastic, I think. I haven't figured out, I don't think you can move this, but it's really, you could say it's 90% metal. It's metal here, metal here. Yeah, this is metal, metal, metal. This is plastic, I think. It sounds kind of plastic. Let me check it out. Yeah, this is plastic, metal frame all the way around. Metal fixed slider, imitation slider. This back here is metal. It's all metal. Hold on a second. Yeah, this is metal. I think this part is plastic. It sounds hollow. This is sweet. This is the best non-blowback pistol I've ever bought. It has to be. It's better than all of what Crossman's got. They do have another non-blowback pistol that's made out of metal, the Colt Defender. That's 410 FPS. Yes, it's a mini short pistol. Y'all know that one. I ran into that in 2015 also. That gun is probably 10 to 13 or 14 years old. Along with the Steel Storm and the Steel Force. The full auto BB gun the full auto pistol from Umarex. What else? What else that's been so far back that still exists? Crossman changed in 1911. It's sorry as hell. It's very, very sorry. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm sorry I had to extend this video, man. I thought I was gonna get disappointed. I thought they were just gonna show the actual pistol on the web page and then give me some kind of redesign or remodeled, crappy looking pistol like what Crossman did. They show the old-fashioned version that I was after, that I was trying to chase after. And then when I got it in person, this is what it looked like. Let me see if I can find it. If I can find it. Here it is. Here it is. This is it. This thing right here, this one stinks. This is no good. A lot of people have been saying, do not waste your money on that. That one, that is not only made out of plastic. The trigger ring is so small. And not only that, they said it broke on them so many times. This one probably has the second most reviews beside a Springfield Army. That thing is full of crap. It's not worth anything. It would go 480 FPS, probably as good as this, but nah, it's not worth it. I wouldn't even touch it. When I first opened the package, I didn't like it. I sent it back the next day. I test fired it. It can't even shoot straight. It goes upwards just like that Daisy power line. It shoots upwards instead. You gotta drop. It's like you gotta drop the front of the pistol almost like 5 inches below the target in order to hit it. And the angle of that thing and the size of the trigger ring, it's all wrong. I'm sorry. Maybe the rest of you might have it lucky, but I hate that gun in the worst way. I don't like it. I sent it back and I did get a refund for that. Yes, I sure did, but I don't like it. You see, that's not the design that they had before. They had the old-fashioned version, but now they had to go mess with it and give themselves a bad name. But this is probably, you know what? I'm probably gonna. I hate to say this. I'm gonna order another one right after I test fire this thing somewhere sooner or later. I'm gonna order another one exactly like this. I did order 2 Umrex Steel Storms and 2 Heckler & Koch full auto rifle that would go 460 FPS. This is the strongest one I got out of the bunch now, and I would have to say it's the best, probably the first or the second best pistol, I'd like to say. This is the sweetest gun I've ever held. Non-blowback, blowback, it don't matter. It's got the highest FPS. I'm not talking about the technology or whatever. It's the FPS I'm really after. But the feel and the strength, the solidness, this is better. This is the best. This is probably the best. It's got to be probably the best pistol, BB pistol, because it's solid metal, it's 480 FPS, and the technology feels sweet. That's probably just about it. But other than that, I'm not familiar with Lancer. I just ran into it for the first time yesterday. I just ran into Lancer. I didn't even know it existed. I didn't know Lancer existed. But the package looks so intense. The gun itself is intense. It feels just like the Crossman full auto Baretta. And it is a Baretta. It is a Baretta. It's given another name because it's an imitation gun. That's why. It feels something very much like it. It's slightly lighter than the Crossman full auto Baretta. It feels a shade smaller, I could tell. It feels a shade smaller. I thought I saw somebody comparing this to the Crossman Baretta, the full auto. That one only goes 400 FPS anyway. But this thing feels sweet and intense. The Berettas, the full auto Baretta, the only thing, alright, let me tell you a few things good about that. It's solid metal all the way around. It is blowback. And what else? When you detach the magazine, it's like a regular gun. The CO2 is inside the magazine. This one has a magazine stick by itself. I don't have a problem with this. You might say, well, you're not into I'm not into non-blowbacks because they don't have any reality when I'm shooting. I'm not worrying about that. I don't mind non-blowbacks. I love them. It's just something that has raw FPS power. The highest FPS, that's what I'm looking for. And I'm looking for comfort and solid secureness, and this one's got it. I ain't worrying about the magazine stick not looking so realistic. That ain't important. What's important, the gun is solid and it's like realistic. You can fool an assailant or an attacker. You can fool somebody in a home invasion. I'm not saying that it should be used for self-defense, but it can be, yes, it can. All I could say is that it's pretty realistic anyways. And just like the full auto Baretta, you know how the trigger is pretty much the same as this. When you pull the trigger, it feels so free and float. You know, the trigger floats. It doesn't have any stress on it. Your fingers don't feel any stress. It feels so simple and so easy to use. It has a lot of mechanical parts in it. Well, yes, it's still intact. Crossman did their homework on that one. That gun is probably I would have to say, that's the best pistol or the best gun that Crossman ever made, the full auto Baretta. They also got another one that's full auto. It's a gray one. It is a Baretta. But that gun is well put together and it's all metal. It's better than the other ones. But it's not as strong as this, and this one's got it. It's very, very, very close and almost exact like the Baretta, but it's way much better. It's more powerful. That's what I'm looking for. So far, so much for the brag talk and the boasting. I would say this is probably the best air pistol I ever bought. It's the sweetest. It's gotta be. It's gotta be, man. It feels nice. It feels just as comfortable as the Baretta, but it's just that the spring tension is much tighter because it's a non-blowback. If it was a blowback, if this was a blowback, this probably wouldn't be 480. It might be. I don't know. But one time I did see on the website that Crossman had a 1911, pretty much like the old version that I used to buy. Not like that one. They had a 1911 exactly like the old version. It was blowback and it did 480 FPS. I could try and fish it up on the website, but it doesn't exist anymore. It had the same everything. It had the same switch right here. It was a blowback. Maybe they lied. I don't know if they did it, but I don't know if it is a blowback, but they said it was a blowback. They don't sell it on the shelf anymore. It's all taken out. But I'll say, you know, the strongest pistol is really the Daisy Powerline 415. It goes 500 FPS or 495. That's true. The truth is, it's got two things wrong with it. The trigger got hung up and it didn't work anymore. That's one. Number two, it did the same thing just like that gun right there. It shoots upwards, like you gotta drop the front end of the pistol again about maybe 5 inches or 7 inches so far down, so you can hit the target. I hope this one doesn't do the same. Because even though the angle of this gun, it doesn't feel like, let me see if I could describe it. It doesn't feel like that, you know, the handle, then the muzzle. It feels almost straight. It feels pretty straight. I'm pretty sure it should shoot, you know, pretty straight like the blowback pistols and stuff like that. The angle of the gun is even better. It feels more downward, like it feels downward. It doesn't feel upward, where if you try to hit a target, you'll be shooting straight up. The Berettas have that straight downward feel to it. So even though I haven't tried it yet, I could say this gun feels really sweet, man. It feels just as comfortable as a Crossman full auto Baretta, and this is Lancer. All right, so much for that. I've been talking a lot. If I got something else to say, I'll probably say it. They have other models. The X9211, it's pretty much looks like the Crossman. It is 480. I think that one's plastic, but anyway. Alright, I'll shoot another video some other time.